Hey there, Katrina Ely here with Empowered to Launch. I can't believe we're on day 4 of our training on the 5 things that we need to put in place prior to ditching our 9 to 5. Now, couple maintenance items before we jump into day 4's topic, which is having an active support system. So important. But maintenance items. If you haven't downloaded your copy of the Business Startup Kit, please go and do that. Not right this minute, but go and do it. Because this startup kit is everything that you need to get your business started on the right foot so that you will have success in 2019. So don't waste any time. Go and grab that. Secondly, let's review what we've been talking about these past few days in case you haven't been here, or just a quick refresher. So anyways, on day 1, we discuss having a passion or figuring out our passion and knowing our why. These 2 things are so important. Knowing your passion, for one, saves you a ton of money in the end. So you're not hopping around from business to business or end up starting something that you don't love and end up giving up on. 2, knowing your why. This is so important because this is what keeps you going on those days when you want to give up. There have been so many days where I had high hopes for something to work out and it didn't go as planned. And sometimes you want to give up. Sometimes you feel like, I can't do this anymore. I've been trying and nothing's working. Well, knowing your why and having a really strong why is what keeps you going. That's what gives you that oomph that you need to keep on trucking. So I told you my why is my daughter, who just inspires me to keep on trying and to keep pushing because I want to really show her that she can do and be anything that she wants. And the way that we do that is not by saying, it's by showing them. So day 2, we discussed getting clear on our idea. Now, not just getting clear on the idea that we want to do, but making sure that it is valuable and that's something that people will actually want to pay for. Because what's the point of starting a business that nobody wants to buy? Like, that nobody is going to want your services. So it's so important to do that research and make sure that your idea is something that people actually want to pay for. Day 3, yesterday, we dug a little deeper into our idea and talked about how to stand out. Now, I touched a little bit on, say you're in the weight loss industry. Now, if you are trying to reach your target audience in weight loss, you can't say it's for everybody. You have to be able to, hey there, how are you? You need to be able to really pinpoint who your target client is. So by doing that, that's how you stand out in your market. So, for instance, in weight loss, if you are trying to reach everyone, then no one's going to necessarily feel like that is for them. But say you come up with a program that is specifically built for 30-year-old women who have had children and are feeling sluggish and not having that energy throughout the day, then now I feel like, hey, that's me. She's talking to me. Now you stand out to me as opposed to all of the weight loss gurus out there. Or maybe you take women over 50 who are going through menopause and are still struggling with losing weight. It's different things like that that make you stand out by being real specific. And you get that by really honing in on who your target client is. So really important that you do that. And now today we are getting into our support system, because out of this process, these are the things that are so important to keep you on track and make sure that you actually reach the success that you're seeking. So having an active support system is truly a huge part of that. So I just want to give you a couple of things to think about as far as who this support system is, because it doesn't just have to be in your home, which is great having your family support. And sometimes we don't, though. Sometimes our family is like, when we're not making money right away or we're not seeing the results that we want to see, sometimes they're looking at us like, what are you doing? Get a job, get your stuff together, or whatever. Or sometimes they're just like your cheerleader rooting you on, but yet they can't give you that real feedback that you need on, how to improve and things that you can do to really stand out in your niche. So I want to dive a little deeper into who you should get on your support system so you can start thinking. And that can be like a peer group. It's so important to have outsiders who can kind of be part of your support system. And the reason why is because they have no reason to sugarcoat anything or to tell you what you want to hear. These people, they're really coming from just a point of view of trying to help you. So it's good to have like a peer group. So join any kind of like networking groups in your area, or if there's any meetups or anything like that where you can get some kind of peer group that you can really just talk to about what you're going through, the day-to-day struggle, and get some feedback or maybe some tips, or maybe have opportunities where you all can work together on projects to help ease some of that load for you. So having a peer group is huge. And that can be it can be a live peer group, and you can also look for groups right on Facebook. I am part of so many groups, but they really are helpful to me because when I'm looking, I have questions on something, I can go to my group. When I need that extra motivation, I can go to these groups. So that is it's a lifesaver, and it really will help you. Just stay on task when you're feeling like, I don't know where to go. The next one is a mentor. Now, this is getting real specific because you really do want to hone in on maybe just one or two mentors that you really are in a position where you want to be. I always tell people, I believe that the 5 closest people are really a representation of where you're going or where you're going to be. Those 5 people that are the closest to you, that you spend the most time with. So make sure that at least a couple of those are people that you look up to and are in a position where you want to be, because believe it or not, just spending time around those people, you will start thinking like them. You will start moving like them. And before you know it, your life will start looking more like theirs. And not necessarily that we want to copy anybody's life, but again, look at it in a point where, wow, this person is where I want to be. So if you are a coach, a public speaker, a VA, just whoever it is, look for someone in that niche who has reached the level of success that you are hoping for, and try to get close to them. See if you can get some kind of mentor agreement with them, so that you can just kind of watch and follow them along the way, because really you will learn so much just by watching the people who've already done it. I will tell you guys real quick that they do say that the standard time for any business to really take off or really determine, your level of success can take up to 2 years. So with that being said, a lot of times, people give up before the 2 years because, we got bills to pay, we have things to do. So if they're not seeing that quick turnaround time, on their money, then they kind of have to jump ship. But with that in mind, if you have 2 years, what can we do to cut that time down? Because it doesn't always have to take that time, but usually it does, because we're going through the processes of learning what we don't know, we're taking on all these different hats and jobs of things we've never done before. Because when you start your own business, it's not just whatever your niche is or whatever you're doing. You now have to become your accountant, and you have to become your advertiser and your marketing person, and your order filler, just all of these things that you now have to be responsible for, that maybe you never thought of. So being able to get that kind of direction and step-by-step process for someone can save you a ton of time, and someone who's able to give you tips and tools to help shorten the process. Maybe there's automation. I was talking to someone today who was looking for a tool that they can use for streaming their Facebook lives, and it was just a quick thing. This is all you need to do. But she could have spent hours researching and looking up all of these things. But luckily, she's in a group where she could just ask that, and I've already done the research on that, so I was able to quickly give that answer to her. So that's why it's important to surround yourself with people who can help you out and just give you that, because it'll save you so much time in the end. So the peer group and a mentor, two very important things that you want to have. You're also going to need like your contractors for your services. So if you are a manufacturer, if you have something that actually has to be built, a product that needs to be put together, you got to figure out who's putting that together. So you got to do your research on where you can get that made, who's going to be the most cost effective, and how long is it going to take? What's that process like? So, if you do make an order, if I make an order, like, is it being made to order? Are you going to have these, in a warehouse waiting for me? How is that whole process? So those are the type of things that you want to start thinking about ahead of time, because there is nothing worse than putting in an order for something and then finding out that it's going to take all this time to ship because they're not ready to even send it out, or they're not even prepared for the order load that they got. So it's very frustrating as a customer, and sometimes it puts a bad taste in their mouth. So you don't want to wait until you're really trying to bring customers in and not be prepared. So look at these things, look for contractors, make sure you have a system in place to get your product created and then into your customer's hand, because that is very important. These are the things that represent you. So if any one of those steps are not good, or it's too slow, it looks bad on your business, and it's just not a position that you want to be in, because sometimes you only get one opportunity to impress your ideal client. So that's your opportunity. So do these things ahead of time to save you time, money, and a lot of frustration. Also, having an accountability partner. Now, these can be the same like as your mentor, not necessarily a peer group, because you want somebody like a direct person who you know and who has no problem letting you have it when you're not holding up to your, your end of the bargain. So you want somebody who's going to really stick it to you and tell you, get back on it. I will tell you that I have a few of those people in my life that I will go to, and I'll start crying, having my little pity party, telling them how, this isn't working, or I tried this and it didn't work. And you know what they'll tell me? Okay, keep on going. You said you wanted this. This is what you got to do it. So go do it. And they don't allow me to give up. So it's so important to have these people, because that's what's gotten me so far. Having all of these important people in my life, especially someone to hold me accountable. Even showing up here all week. Honestly, I love being able to talk to you. But, things come up in your day, and maybe, I got to go do this and I got to do that and I got to squeeze it in. But that accountability partner is the one who says, these are the things that you're supposed to be doing. This is what you need to do. And they just hold you accountable so you don't end up flaking on yourself. Because most times, that's the only person that we're lying to. That's the only person that we are letting down is ourselves. Because if I don't show up here for you, yeah, I'm going to let you down. And if you needed help or you were looking forward to today's training, I'm sure you're going to be very disappointed. But so am I, because I have this dream for a business that's not going where I need it to go because I'm not showing up to it. So having an accountability partner is huge for making sure you stay on task and that you don't give up. Because there will be hard days. There's going to be times when you just want to just let go and give up on everything. But this will help you stay on track. And then lastly, what I want to talk about is the coach. Now, I know a lot of you think, sorry about that, because you're a coach. But no, it's not because I'm a coach. I'm telling you, like, the importance of having a coach because I have a coach. So I'm not just trying to sell you anything that I'm not willing to do. I have a coach, and I will tell you, this is what took my business to the next level. Why? Because there was so much that I didn't know. She helped me automate so many things that took away so much time. She helped me create a passive income So I'm actually like making money while I sleep. She just so many things that she was able to help set up for me and put in place. And that is why having the right coach is so important. And I don't just say that so you will write me a check and hire me. No, although I would love to help you launch your business. But I'm telling you that because you need a coach. I don't care who you are or where you're at. If you are an aspiring entrepreneur or you have started a business and you're starting to lose that excitement and you're starting to get frustrated and overwhelmed with the process, then you need to be looking for a coach, because a coach already simplified it for you. This person has already been through the process that you're trying to get to. So they already have the solution for you. That is why I created Empowered to Launch, because I was that person, frustrated, overwhelmed, depressed, and ready to throw in the towel on my business, all because I just didn't have the right process. But once I had that in place and I was able to get everything set up, it really did lighten the load. And now I can really just enjoy the good part about being an entrepreneur. But like I said, it gets frustrating. So Empowered to Launch is the blueprint for your startup, because I've been where you are and I know the things that are frustrating to you. I know how hard it is trying to figure out the perfect name for your business. I know what it's like going through those registration papers, trying to understand what all of that means. I know what it's like trying to set up your accountant and when you're supposed to market and all of these. I get that. I know, like, those late nights and those early mornings and you're feeling like you're giving your all and you're not getting anywhere. I know that feeling. So if you are looking for a solution, I have it for you. And you can start by grabbing the startup kit, because I'm telling you, it has everything that you need to really get you going on your way. And one is just tips on being more productive. It's like changing your mindset, just simple things that you can start doing to hold yourself more accountable to where you can start showing up better in your life. And that's when things start changing for you. So if you are ready, or when you are ready, please contact me. I will put my link below. Let's book a call and get you started on your business. But if you're not ready, or if you need a coach to help you with something else, do your research. Ask me. I know a lot of coaches, so I can certainly help you out and get you in contact with a good coach. So don't hold back another day. Don't let anything else hold you up. Tomorrow, we are going to be reviewing, trying to get to my day 5, which is, the structural foundation. Now, this is like everything, because now what we're doing is we're putting it all together and we're going to get you a foundation in place so where you can start taking steps like tomorrow. You actually could have already started taking these steps. If you have the business startup kit, then you have the checklist that you could start going through and getting your business set up already. You could be working on it tonight, writing out your mission statement. So don't waste another day. Don't make any more excuses. Start holding yourself accountable. And when you really are ready for a coach and you are ready to get that fast step-by-step process, I have it for you. We could get your business launched and set up in as little as 6 months. But you got to be ready to take action. And it all starts with booking that call. So when you're ready, I'm here. So that's it for today. Remember, it is so important to have the right support system. This is detrimental to your business success because so many people have given up right before their big win. Right before their business took off, they quit. And most of the time, it was just because of the overwhelm. It was because of, just so many hard days, one after another. And you got to have thick skin to be an entrepreneur. So I don't want you to give up. I want to see you succeed. So please, if you did not listen to anything else this week, I really want you to hear this message, that your support system is detrimental to your business. So get that figured out and call me. I'm here. Like I said, I can help you out with coaches. I can help you answer questions. And I'm ready to provide you a quick step-by-step process on getting yourself started so you can have a business success in 2019. There's no need to keep waiting. There's no need that no reason you shouldn't be making money right now. So let's get you a process in place that starts bringing you in money. Give me a call, book your appointment, and let's talk, because I really want to see you succeed. And don't let another year go by. Don't let another month go by. I can't believe this month is almost over. So don't let don't allow any more time to pass by. This is your moment. So I'll be waiting for your call, and whenever you're ready, I'm here. So that's it for today. I really hope that you have an amazing, fabulous week. And I don't just say that. I really do want it for you, because it's just that easy as just deciding that that's how you want it to be. If you want your life to change, you have the power to do that. So I hope that I'm giving you the tools to feel empowered. That is it for today. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.